what's up, Dragon Brood? Today we're going to be doing some super rampy elves. Now, we've played elves previously, and we were doing like Voja and all that other stuff. This is just straight up elves. Get a bunch of mana, use the mana to go get big things, finish the game off, right? Should be pretty straightforward, should be a lot of fun. And this will also let you take care of that winter achievement that's going on right now in Arena if you need something to play a bunch of elves in your deck. And I need to remind you that after Christmas, you might want to save yourself some money on Magic, so go to Tales of Adventure and save 5%. It's toamagic.com. Use my code DRAGON, it's DRAGN, it'll save you 5% on everything. So you can treat yourself, and you can support the channel. Now though, let's go see what kind of work these elves can get done. Yeah, this is a definite keep for all the obvious reasons. I guess the only deal is, do we want to just go, well, playing black, I was going to say, we're not going to get a choice. Oh, you did to duress us. That's sweet. So then I think we do just Badger Mole here into Druid, knowing that we're likely to lose a creature with the opponent playing black. And then hopefully beat down as fast as we can from here. Usually, though, people go after a Badger Mole pretty quick. Alright, they didn't. Not to say they still don't have a removal here. They might. Oh no, I lose my Imperious Perfect. Well, that's the next best thing, I guess. Alright. Either Archdruid's dead, or we're going to get hit with, like, Day of Black Sun or some such. Yep, how'd I know? Oh, that's cute. Alright, we're attacking. And, of course, it's a discard spell. Sure. Each opponent discards 2 cards unless they discard a non-land card. Well, there you go. And we find a land. Yeah, sure. You got it. Go attacking. I mean, at some point, they're going to get rid of our creatures. They're not going to let us just keep attacking here. That'd be insane. Interesting. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. It's exactly enough. I'll take the 5. What a way to win. What a way to win. That's so sick. Like, that's literally just like, oh, that extra land's exactly what I need to play this Craterhoof that attacks for exactly 8. Go figure. And that, considering how that started in that Day of Black Sun, and it didn't even matter. The deck's mostly threats, which helps a lot. Okay, let's keep it. I wonder if there's a world where we should be playing like one Ouroboroi, like one, I don't know, maybe even a couple of the other 1-mana guy that you can tap something else to generate mana, the 1/2 artifact guy. Maybe that's it. I mean, obviously they're not elves, but I'm wondering if that contributes. Or more accurately, contributes enough. Alright, they're doing allies. Good news is, we can block some things for a minute. I think we want to do this. I was just debating for a second of just like, do we search for Archdruid probably with the Nature's Rhythm here? Earth King, pump everybody, sure. Fortunately, our bodies are quite large by comparison. So let's go ahead. Go get us one of these. And would I trade my Dwynen for 2 creatures? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I would have that, so I wouldn't have to tap that. Probably not worth attacking, actually. Not considering we could play Craterhoof next turn. Now, obviously, a Shelter or whatever could throw off all the math, but they hadn't played the Shelter yet, so yeah, it's fine. Sure. Attack with your pile. I mean, opponent, attack with all your 2-power creatures here. Like, I would attack even with the Earth Protectors. I'm not blocking with an Archdruid. And that's 12 damage. Like, yeah, come get it. Okay, we're only taking 10. I'm down. Like, no reason to go too crazy there. So let's play this. Play this. Then play this. Alright, now we should have enough to hold out, regardless of what happens. Like, another Aang doesn't harm us too much. We still have a bunch of quality blockers. We would take... Actually, no, if they have an Aang, we would take enough to die here, right? No, not quite. I was just thinking we'd be able to block 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we would take 2, 4, 6. So yeah, we still wouldn't. Actually, no, we would take 8. It's like, yeah, we still wouldn't die. But now we just win. Like, here comes Craterhoof. Here comes Craterhoof. I guess I could have played an elf first, too, but whatever. Here comes Lots Mini. Yep, that's going to do it. And we're on the draw, huh? Alright, we'll try. Like, on the draw, I'm not as big a fan of having some of these payoffs in our early hand, but it's alright. Johnny. You know what? I think we saw this the other day where it was like green-white cats. And I almost went with Druid of the Cowl here in case they shelter, but my thought here is if they shelter the Badger Mole Cub, we'll just play the other one and then just play the Druid of the Cowl, and that's okay. Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen. Sometimes you just know things. I'm curious what the green is in there for. Put that on Elf. Let's play this other one. Now, that being said, if they just have, like, another shelter, then, like, alright, you got us, you know? Oop, can't do that. Play this. There we go. Oh, so you can get some cards, I guess. So is it green-white cats or is it green-white life gain? Guess we'll never know. Okay, we have plenty of mana here. We got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, obviously, we could Craterhoof here, but we'd only be attacking with a Badger Mole, and the opponent's at 34, so that's not good enough. So what we need to do here is go... Let's see, 2, 4... 5, 6. So I probably want to play some combination of Tyvar and Archdruid, leaving up this to block with. I think is the plan here. So let's do this. Because even if we have to block with Badger Mole Cub, I think I'm kind of okay with that. All things considered. All right. No attacks, obviously. And then Tyvar can chump block for a bit if necessary. Obviously not our preferred option, but we'll take it. Obviously, we're going to block, or else we just lose the game. But I think we survived it. Having a pretty bad start here, just sort of navigating our way through, I think we're okay. Because this is 3. Well, actually, we have this land too. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I still have 1, 2, 3 attackers. 4 attacker. Well, no, this won't attack. All right. So let's go 2, 3, 4, 3, 6, 7, 8. Man, do I even try to do that here, actually? With this being at 9, maybe I don't, because this is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So each of these will get plus 6. That's 10, 20. We're going to have to do more than 50 next turn. Almost 60. I don't think we do. I think we just untap everything. I think we just play this guy and pass. And I think that's smarter, because then we can just, hopefully, if it's not another shelter, we could block with Tyvar, pump, see what that does. Now we're going to be under pressure to go for it next turn, because we won't have, we'll have to worry about Sky Knight Squire coming over the top. Wow, opponent just went and did the thing. Sweet. All right, so we'll block with that, and this gives all other creatures the bonus, right? Let's see. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We would have that, and we get this back. Pumping those is 10 and 6. That should be plenty. All right. Whoa. Block. Activate. Then regenerates. Or indestructible. Old school terms here. All right. I mean, they're going to be at 60 life. So, I mean, that's still a thing we have to contend with. But we've solved at least the largest of the problems. We also get to turn one of these into a creature again. All right, cool. Got there. Wow. Whew. Yeah, the other option if we didn't play Craterhoof was I was just thinking about potentially just activating Archdruid twice next turn and attack with everything, because even just making Tyvar go from 5 to 10 and then the second trigger going from 10 to 20, everything would have been huge. And I probably could have tried that the previous turn as well and just force blocks and everything, but it worked out anyway. This feels like a pretty easy mulligan. Oh no, this we have to mulligan. You know, you can't play 2 Genesis Waves on a Craterhoof in your opening hand. Though Dwynen's Unleashed did make its first appearance, which is nice. Oh man, I'm not excited about this. We're going to need to draw land after I put 2 on the bottom, but I feel like we're kind of going to need this for something. But if these creatures die, we're just kind of wrecked anyway. Mulligan to 5 is not the way, as it turns out. But you never know. Let's see what we're up against here. Because there is a world where if we play Archdruid, Archdruid lives. And then we... I don't know. If Archdruid lives... and we drew land, Badger Mole, tap for 2, 4... 5, 6, 7. I mean, maybe there's an opportunity here. I don't know. We did put 2 lands on the bottom, so the odds of drawing another land are definitely lower. There's a Crater Hoof. I mean, the other question is, too, can we survive, like, Ouroboros for 2 turns here? We might need to draw some other threat, like another Tyvar or something here, potentially. Oh no, Rampaging Palos. Oh, geez, we're going to get so cooked. That thing makes 4/4s every time you play a land. Oh no. Okay, Dwydon's Elite something. That gets us 2 bodies, which is like getting 2 mana back. Alright. I mean, we're not dead yet. That's the good news. They could go 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, so they can't Crater Hoof next turn. So we can keep that in mind. This makes us 2 bodies. Archdruid now taps for 4. 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, we could Crater Hoof next turn. Let's just pass here. See what happens. Man, a Rampaging Baloth. We haven't seen one of those in a minute. I think I was the one playing them last time. This is play a land, gain a life, draw a card. Alright, there's a 4/4. Fortunately, the 4/4s don't have trample. Would you like to tap your blue mana for us, opponent? Serpent, which has Death Touch? Yeah, and then you can exhaust to go search for lands. I think we're okay here. I don't know how. We only drew 2 lands, but I think we're okay. Yeah, this is just bonus here. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We could do this for 7, just for fun, but I think we just do this and try to win. Just try to put it away here. And then just say, here come all the bodies. You figure out the math. But we could have Genesis Wave for a lot. Opponent says GG. Alright. Sounds good. Genesis Wave for 7 also works in some cases, because even if you get, say, like 2 creature pump things, whether it's this or the Imperious Perfect or whatever, then you just have enough blockers that are all big enough the opponent's still not going to do anything, even if they were to get something good there. So, I don't know. I mean, I guess, again, though, they could have had their own Crater Hoof and we'd have been gambling, so you got to just take the win when you can. Alright, let's keep it. Am I delusional? I feel like I've been on the draw a lot lately. But, you know, it always feels that way, even when you're not. Is a duress? A market bag. Well, man, people, this has been fun lately. I'm not going to lie. People have been in their bag on the ladder. We've been seeing all kinds of decks. Whatever you're playing, if I die to it with Market Back Walker, congrats. I ain't even mad about it. Oh, this is a Mardu Artifact Sacrifice deck? That's kind of sweet. Now I'm trying to decide what to do here. I mean, am I supposed to just go Archdruid? Because there's nothing good I'm going to search for 2. So I guess we're in on the Archdruid. Here's hoping, I guess. I don't know what I'm expecting to happen here. Maybe I'm supposed to just play Imperious Perfect there. Alright, they're getting rid of the Archdruid. That's fine. Oh, they had a second Extruder, though. That sucks. That actually hurts more than we want to admit. That's unfortunate. Congrats, though. Good pull, opponent. Alright. I think, man, if we go get an Archdruid, we don't get to do anything else. So I think we're just going to do this and this. And then just have a lot more mana to work with on the coming turns. But I'm assuming these decks also have Torch and a bunch of other stuff. Wow, not even attacking for one with the flyer. That's real good for us. Then we for sure, 1, 2, 3, go get another one. And yeah, I'm gonna get some attacks in here. Because why not? I mean, yeah, exactly. Sack it, make a 3/3, block. Like, I feel you. Works for me. All right. Tithing Blade. Guess what I'm sacrificing? They're going to draw. Not sure what they're drawing to try to do here. It's nothing to kill the Archdruid, which is great for us. Let's put this also on Elf. What do I have access to? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? Nah, not enough. Let's do this. Go attacking. Well, is it worth it to attack here? They get rid of an artifact, make a 3/3. We get to kill off either the token or the Drake if they double block one of them. We would have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We need 12 to be able to go Craterhoof next turn. But Craterhoof doesn't really win anyway, so I think we just got to do this. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Works for me. I mean, we're doing just enough that we can keep their life total down, that even a small Craterhoof punch through is good enough. Or drawing Tyvar would also work. I mean, opponent's deck is doing the thing, though. I mean, give them credit. They're doing all the stuff they want to do here. So Tyvar would be nice. You were not a Tyvar. However, you are also not inconsequential either. So now you make Hoof a real possibility next turn. Let's pass. Because now our goal is just make a 1/1. Oh, wow. They didn't even want to sacrifice, like, one of their water skins to make a thing? I would have rather had a bigger body, but maybe their plan is just to sacrifice it and draw a card or something. Yeah, it looks like it. It's good use of water skins, though, since they untap on your opponent's turn and all that. Like, makes sense. It's pretty sweet. Opponent's going to draw a card. Like, they're digging for answers here. A real answer might just be just go search for Tyvar. Maybe I should have done that already. Yeah, I expected to see some weapons manufacturing, but let's see what happens here. Question is, are you also playing counters of any kind? I'm going to play it safe here. This produces 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 10, 11. Let's do this for 8. Because we can also just accidentally hit a Craterhoof here. But if not, we get a bunch of stuff to just pump Elves or whatever. We still just attack here and it's fine. Oh, I should have done it for that too. I didn't realize there was an extra one there. My bad. That's not the greatest, but we at least get all these cards. Yeah, alright. Opponent realizes that's it. Yeah, the only reason I did Genesis Wave there is there's a chance they could have had a counter of some kind. You know, negates or whatever. So I'm like, run that out first. Because they know we have this. So then if that gets countered, we can try this the next turn. But ultimately, it didn't matter. Oh man, Badger Mole Cubs. Good luck. Can we get a Llanowar Elf here at least? Nope, we cannot. Man, I do not have confidence in this draw. Triple Badger Mole Cub. Okay. So you're playing a capital city, which lets you filter a color. It also cycles, and you're playing Temple of Mystery. This has to be some type of control pile, right? Because why are you playing the tap scry lands and something you can filter colors through? Like, if they just bounce this, fine. Like, we don't really care. Yep. That's a good sign, though, because it says they probably have a slower hand, doesn't have as many sweepers or anything. Oh, well, there's a stock up leading to the control deal, if we believe that's true. All right, put that here. Put that here. I mean, hell, we can just draw a Crater Hoof and win. Just do it the hard way. Though, if we get a land, we could Nature's Revolt for, what, 7, 8? That could be kind of hot. Wow. What kind of situation are you in that you're having to bounce Temple of Mystery? You know what? I think I am going to Nature's Rhythm for 7. For 8. I think that's the plan, because these each tap for 3. Yeah, let's just do this now. Let's go for 8. Oh! All right. All right. Let's do it. That's a thing. We had all the options right there. Pardon my reaction. For some reason, I thought again, I'm recording a billion things, so these are getting pre-recorded so I can have Christmas off. I was thinking this was the other thing that got you the number of cards equal to X, not just going and get a Crater Hoof. Like, obviously, going and getting Crater Hoof wins there, so the reaction wouldn't make sense. I was thinking I was going to get triple Crater Hoof plus all the elves, but ultimately, it didn't matter. It's a win just the same. Okay, I guess we keep it. We're on the draw, but why not? I will say, one of the concerns is, how do we pace against the other green creature decks? I think we have more chances to hit a Crater Hoof, but it's also how fast do we get to ramp our mana, right? Oh, and this is a Landfall pile, so we might only have 2 turns. That's not good. That's not good at all. Because we're going to take at least a small hit here, I'm assuming, for probably 4. If 2 lands enter the battlefield. Good news is, if it's just 2, our 1/3 can block, so that's nice. If they attack here, yeah, we have to assume they have Snakeskin Veil. That's like, even if they don't, hey, great for making me call your bluff. Like, that's well done by the opponent. Can't even be mad about that. They are playing Bushwhacks, though, so there's no guarantee this elf's Archdruid's going to live. I don't think we even need to attack here. This is a case where we are definitely not the beatdown, and we want to have maximum options. Even if this means maybe having to put both creatures in front of Tifa and whatever happens, happens, that's fine too. All right, Lumbering World Wagon gets a land, so Tifa goes to a 2/2. But with no more lands? No, it looks like they have something to play here. Yep, 4/2. Uh-oh, here comes a Bushwhack. You know what? I'm willing to throw an Archdruid away here. Oh, excellent. Credit to the opponent because they were fully in the headspace of they were going to call our bluff, right? And there's a good chance we don't block there because I might want to protect my Archdruid too much, or realistically, maybe even just give up a Druid of the Cow. But then if they had a Snakeskin Veil, they would have killed this and we don't gain anything, right? And we still would have taken a point of trample damage, so that would have sucked. But double blocking there, I think even if they have a Snakeskin Veil, they're just trading Tifa for Archdruid most likely. And then we have another one, and I think we can turn it around. So, tough draw for the opponent, though. All right, we get to go first. And, like, here's the thing about Dwynen's Elite. I don't mind the card because it serves a purpose for helping out with Crater Hoofs, with any of your big hits, right? Your Archdruid, your Crater Hoofs, your Tyvars. Having those extra bodies is great. But by itself, it's not a very good card. Like, you can't even play, if you play it on 2, it's just a 2/2, and you don't even get the extra elf, which feels bad. Okay, you're playing red-white, so how much removal are you playing? The fact that you're playing a desert instead of a gain life land or any type of surveil land or whatever makes me feel like they're playing an aggressive version of something. It's just, what is that something? Looks like they're going to play Bolt the Bird here and probably Lightning Helix Arcal. Yep. So I just want to test the opponent here. I think we're just going to play Imperious Perfect and say, okay, how much removal do you have in hand? Because if nothing else, we just play a Dwynen's Elite, then make a 1/1. Alright, so they're playing a lot of burn. Whatever they're playing has a lot of burn spells. So let's just stick with the plan here. Okay, they don't have any 1 mana. At least no 1 mana instant speed burn spells, so that's important. Now it's trying to figure out, is this some type of control pile that's trying to kill you with burn? Because that might be the case. And if so, how many sweepers are they playing? Okay. Alright. We don't hate that. I would like to draw an untapped land here, though. Ugh. I wanted to be able to do this and this here. That's tough. I guess we just do this. And pass. Next turn, though, no matter what, I think we just go for it on the Archdruid and then try to set up a play the following turn. Even more so if they off the Imperious Perfect here. And we also have to be aware they're going to gain a good amount of life somewhere along the way, so we're going to have to deal with that too. Alright, there's a shelter. I mean, you're obviously getting rid of this. I was like, why are we even looking at the other options? Alright. So we would take 2, 4, 6. And there was a weird pause there. So I would normally say go ahead and just triple block the Lackey. I'm going to do it anyway. Even if they have the burn spell. Like, because here's the problem. Like, even if we don't, we end up just playing Archdruid and they just kill the Archdruid next turn regardless. So, we'll just see. It might have stopped because they could pay... Oh, they don't have the mana. Yeah, so they have to have something else in hand here. Unless it's something that just... Oh. Okay. Well, that's not nearly as bad. So you just give stuff indestructible. Okay. Well, I was thinking that was going to be so much worse than it was. Like, if that's all they have, then okay. Sure. And a Hired Claw. Alright, this is going to start creating a clock, though. We only have a limited amount of time here. Oh, they didn't want to attack with their other two. Yeah, sure. This gives us 3, 4, 5, 6. We probably Nature's Rhythm for... Actually, I don't even know. Maybe we don't. If we just play Dwynen's Elites. I think I'm willing to block this. I don't think we could take all that damage and just have that be okay. Ooh. Okay. Way to go, deck. I was trying to think about, well, what am I going to do here? But this is way better. Okay. All right. Yeah. Pass the turn. We're set up here now. Barring something crazy happening. Especially with double Archdruid. All right. We go to 7. 6. I think we did it, team. Hell yeah. Big ol' hoof. And then we go get it. Even with them being at 37. That felt so strange because I felt like we were behind the whole time. Like, not once were we even remotely ahead in this game. And then you're just like, all right, here's our dude. Top decking that second Archdruid was pretty nice, though, because it took away any concerns we were potentially going to have. All right, GG's. Crazy. Yeah, love that. All right, we'll take it. All right, we don't have any power in this hand. This is just, can we find something off the top, basically? That's going to make a difference. Okay, we went too much power there, deck. I get what you were trying to do. That's a bit much. Is our Badger Mole dead? Nope, because they have their own opposing Badger Mole. Okay. All right, this is fine. We will Nature's Rhythm for 3. And then I guess get this. It's not quite enough mana. Wow, am I willing to trade Badger Mole here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean... Oh, man. Yeah, I think I am. Mostly, and here's my logic, right? If that happens, we'll probably do Nature's Revolt to get, or Nature's Rhythm to get another Archdruid, and then just maybe set up Craterhoof next turn. Something of that nature is probably what we're going to do here. Now, if they're just drawing into something crazy and wipe the board or whatever, then, like, so be it. Okay. If we do this for this, then this taps for 3, 4, 5. No, it just taps for 3, 4. So we'd be able to play this, tap this for X of 3 and go get an Archdruid. I think that works. So we play this 1, 2, 3, I guess for 4. It doesn't really matter. Because it's for X or less. Alright. But I think we're just getting another Archdruid here. Though, Tyvar is a reasonable backup plan. Damn. Maybe I'm supposed to get Tyvar. Actually, if I get Archdruid, then they have to get rid of both of them. So I think this is fine. I mean, at this point, we can almost just attack straight up, too. And we'd be gaining a bunch of life. Okay, if that's their play, we're pretty good here. Wasn't sure for a second. for being just a creature deck, though, there are a lot of micro decisions that this deck creates, which I actually kind of enjoy. And then we'll hoof it up. And then we'll get in there for lots many. And gain some life to boot. Awesome. Oh, a thing I want to note, because I ran into this with in a previous game with this a while back, but when you use the Nature's Rhythm with the Harmonize, you have to remember that Harmonize doesn't work like Convoke. You don't tap to reduce the green, you're only getting to reduce the X. So you got to make sure you have, when you tap a creature, you're tapping to reduce the X. You still have to have 4 green from something. That can be a little bit confusing the first time you do it, but just keep that in mind. Yeah, I have to say, overall, this was a lot of fun. I wish we had some other 1-mana thing in here, and we're playing basically 0 defense. You know, it's all off the top of the library, but I think having Genesis Wave allows you to get away with that a little bit more. So even if a sweeper happens, if you have like 7, 8 mana, you're like, great, let's just tap this, get 4 more things, try again, right? And I think that's totally reasonable. Do we need 3 Crater Hoofs when we have Nature's Rhythm and Genesis Wave? That's arguable. I don't know that we do. Could you play something like Into the Omen Paths? I think that could probably be a thing. If you wanted to, because you produce enough mana, then just getting free guys could help, right? So I don't think that's a problem if you want to do that. Or any other targets, right? Anything that gets rid of graveyards or any of that, that could be worth playing as well. Because right now, we can play Dwynen if we need to block a flyer or gain some life. We can, go get Reclamation Sage to get rid of artifacts or enchantments. And of course, Crater Hoof to try to just push through a win. But it is arguable to say maybe you play 1 less Crater Hoof, maybe 1 less Reclamation Sage, and you play some creature that removes stuff from graveyards, right? So you can have something for that fight. Maybe, I don't know, something else that just pumps your team if you wanted to for whatever reason. I mean, but we're mostly just going to get in Tyvar or Crater Hoof and trying to win that way. But I do think this gives you enough flexibility with enough mana that having more toolboxy targets, I think, could allow you to win. But man, this makes so much mana. I mean, it's kind of crazy how much mana we had on turn 3 and turn 4 a lot of the time. So yeah, if you want to play Elves, you want to check off your winter achievement, I think this is the way you can go about it. Link will be over on Moxfield, so enjoy it. Otherwise, that's all I have you for now. We'll see you next time.